Welcome to another episode of The Breakdown, and we're here with
Prophet Najee. How you guys doing?
All right, and how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music for a very long time. I first got into music when I was 11 years old, and I didn't really become an independent artist until like 2016. So I've been around music for roughly over 10 years, So just been perfecting my craft and everything around the 2016 area when I decided to really become an independent artist.
So, who are your biggest inspirations when you're making music?
Well, I like to think about Tupac a lot and his message. I know that might seem like very typical to say, but that was really one of the first artists I really ever came across. It's funny, I got put onto Tupac when I was like really young because he was like one of the first people I remember hearing when I was like 5 years old. So when I got older, I like searched him up and everything and looked at how he was as a person and him as an artist and everything like that. But right now, I really listen to a lot of. I got Drake in my rotation. I mean, he's like a GOAT. Lil Wayne, of course. But I listen to different types. But I bump Drake heavy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You have all these outside influences, but are there any Memphis influences that affect your music or inspirations?
I'm not gonna say that I have any Memphis influence that would affect my music, but I listen to every artist though. I give every artist from the city a try. I listen to them, and I can say that their work inspires me to keep going as a Memphis artist and everything like that. So as far as influence, I mean, I feel like we in two different worlds sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But still, like I said, I listen to all their music.
What's your take on Memphis music so far? Your thoughts? Do you like how the culture is right now in Memphis, or?
I mean, if I had to be honest, I feel like it's amazing what we're seeing happening in the city because we have a lot of people who are finally getting recognized, and Memphis is really getting that eye from everywhere now. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I will say is that we all know, just living in Memphis, that traffic is the number one thing that drives the city, which is nothing wrong with that. But I feel as though for many artists who don't make that type of music, it's kind of hard to come up. And, I understand, it's a money game at the end of the day. I understand that it takes a lot of things in order for you to maybe get that visibility. But it also takes the city to accept that difference. You know what I'm saying? If we look at Atlanta, we keep saying that we want to be the next Atlanta and stuff like that, but Atlanta has a lot of sounds. You know what I'm saying? And we can get there. I believe we still can get there. So that's the reason why I feel like things can still get better. Landscape can still get better. But we just have to give these artists a try. You know what I'm saying? Give them an opportunity and stuff like that.
Do you think there's a reason why there is such a disconnect and why people aren't accepting anything other than trap in Memphis?
I mean, first of all, it's the culture. So the culture, of course, we grew up with listening to a certain type of rap for a very long time. The people who made it out of Memphis represent a certain type of, rap as well. So, it's kind of hard to really adapt to something different when you only see one form of something. So I feel as though those who have the ability to be able to create visibility to the other artists and give them the opportunity to shine, you know what I'm saying, can give the opportunity for people to see something different. But of course, these people know, you know what I'm saying? They already know. And I don't really have to say too much. All I like to say is that, give people that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We all want to eat and we all can eat. It's abundance out here. There's no lack.
That's really good. I feel like that's a lot of people just aren't trying to. Some people are just really stuck in their ways and they're kind of stubborn when it comes to accepting new music. But I'm tapped in. I be listening to everybody. But
hey, I mean that's what's up. I mean that's what makes you real. You know what I'm saying? It's it just takes individuals like you who understand that we got so many sounds. I mean I be talking to my bro Southern T goes by Dion, but I be talking to him all the time about how the way for this culture to change is to be able to accept the difference. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to force our artists out to go find opportunity when they can stay here, build the culture here, and be able to help the future generation of kids who want to make different types of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, we shouldn't force our artists to go somewhere else to blow up because we can't accept them, or we refuse to be open-minded to something different.
You're preaching. So your main thing is just be more accepting and, like, you know, giving people a chance, because there's a lot of good people out here.
Yeah, no, most definitely. There's so much talent here. It's crazy. So much talent.
So do you think that it is hard to make it out of the city?
If I had to be, if I had to be very honest, I feel like nothing's impossible. Is it challenging? Yes. Is it impossible? I don't think so. Once again, it just goes back to the so-called gatekeepers and stuff like that. Like I said, I understand music is not just something you just put out and you feel as though you deserve to blow up. You got to put the work in, you got to put the money behind it and all this other stuff. But once again, once you do that, you know, who is going to be there to actually, you know, take you to the next level, I guess, you know, the people who actually have that influence in their pool, but they have to be willing to give you that opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So if we all are able just to have an understanding of each other, you know what I'm saying? At least a talk or something, you feel me? I feel like we can get so much more done for this city. I feel like we're still behind, like, a lot.
Yeah, I heard you say something about gatekeepers. Who are the gatekeepers?
I feel like it's like the DJs in the city, you know what I'm saying? And the DJs that run these radio stations and stuff like that. I mean, you know, I have nothing against anybody at all, but, you know, like I said, it's more so them being able to know that there are people out here hungry, wanting to get heard, who actually have great sounding music, you know. It ain't nothing but taking a chance, you know. Like, put aside the money, take a chance, you know what I'm saying? You're doing it for the culture, then do it for the culture.
That's really good. So do you have any advice for, like, artists in the city who are trying to make music, or just anyone involved in music in Memphis, period? Like, do you have any advice for them?
I'm gonna look straight in this camera and tell you right now. Look, if you do music and you believe in yourself to achieve this dream that seems like unattainable, understand that everything that you want in this life comes to you. All you gotta do is keep putting in the work, no matter what the case may be, no matter your obstacles, no matter what you're born in. At the end of the day, if you have something on your heart, just know that it is attainable no matter what. So that means you just keep going and keep getting better, no matter what the case may be. Like I said, we all have dreams that we're chasing, and at the end of the day, we have them for a reason. So keep going, keep being you, because eventually that energy that you've been putting out for so long comes back to you at the perfect time. But you just got to be patient. That's it.
Man, that was a gem. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, I hope somebody listening to this and they'll be really inspired about, like, this interview and what you're saying, and, like, just maybe people will start giving, you know, artists a chance in Memphis.
Hey, all I'm saying is I want everybody to eat. I mean, I've been a team player like all my life. I've always been a person that wants to see people shine. You know what I'm saying? I've never been just about myself. Of course, I want to be successful, but I want to see the people around me successful as well, because why not? Why can't we all be able to eat? You know what I'm saying? It's all about our mentality and our willingness to help each other. That's it.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you coming. Where can we find your music at?
You can find me on everything at The Prophet Najee. That's TheProphetNajee. I got a lot of things coming. Me and my boy, we've been working on a lot of things, and all I can say is be prepared for what we got coming, you know what I'm saying? But check out that new single, When I Go to Sleep. It's on all platforms, going crazy. And once again, just tap in with me. That's it.
What's your social media too?
The Prophet Najee. Same thing. It's all the same.
All right, well, thanks for coming. It was great talking to you.
All right, thank you so much.